October 7 itself did not justify destroying Hamas. Its true justification is that Hamas demonstrated the willingness and ability to commit such an atrocity, combined with an explicit promise to do it again and again. From a purely strategic and moral standpoint, Israel would have been completely justified in destroying Hamas and all that entails on October 6th and before. Doing so would have saved over 1,000 lives and prevented hundreds of hostages from ever being taken. The objective reality of the situation didn't change on that day. Rather, it was brutally exposed. For years, Israel and indeed much of the world preferred a comfortable ignorance. We built a system of conflict management based on a convenient fiction, the idea that Hamas was a rational actor that could be and is deterred, contained by a border fence, pacified with economic incentives. This ignorance was bliss, because the alternative was too terrible to contemplate. The hard truth, written in Hamas's own charter and declared in their leader speeches, was that their ultimate goal was not a state, but the complete annihilation of Israel. And acknowledging that truth, for all that it means, was to admit the necessity of a destructive, terrible war that no one had the stomach to fight. Hamas's biggest mistake on October 7th was to make that truth completely unavoidable. The sheer barbarism of the attack wasn't just an act of terror. It communicated with a clear voice that Israel's destruction wasn't simply a slogan. It cried out loud and clear that it meant every word, and that they would never stop until Israel was completely annihilated. They took away the option of looking away. This attack forced Israel, against its will, into confronting a clear moral scenario. It is kill or be killed, and Israel could never allow itself to be killed. This all too predictable outcome is tragic, but the ultimate responsibility for it lies squarely with the ones who instigated and forced the lethal confrontation, not the ones forced to react. Hamas is the architect of this tragedy, by spending decades fusing itself with Gaza, by making the hospitals its headquarters, the schools its armories, and the civilian population both its human shield and its greatest support. It deliberately engineered a situation where its own destruction would cause immense collateral damage. They spent years perfecting this strategy, knowing that the world's media would focus on the effect, not the cause. But in doing so, they presented Israel with a binary choice. Option A, do nothing, absorb the massacre, and wait for the next, and the next, and the next, effectively committing national suicide. Or destroy Hamas completely, which because of their ingrainment within Gazan society means the widespread destruction of Gaza itself. For the full video and more from Causality, the link is in the description.